what's it like to be on the road, the kind of the feelings you're going to have, what you're thinking about when you're there, what you're going to see. I've been composing, pretty much started probably when I was about 13, I'd say. Writing songs, doing a little bit like singer-songwriter stuff. Loved guitar, played it a bunch, started making stuff up, and then decided to try my hand at actually writing a song, doing lyrics and all. I really wanted to be in a rock band for the longest time. I wrote this song when I was 13, and most of the stuff I was writing about didn't have as much impact. That's probably changed as I've gotten older, because there has definitely been some changes in that. I'm actually engaged at this point, so there's been times I've been away from my fiance, and you kind of get that same type of feeling from. So it's definitely like the things I wrote about in it. It's kind of nice to see down the line, 11 years later, that the things I was writing about then actually, they do resonate pretty well when you got a little bit more of the experience to kind of live that life a little bit. Sometimes you are coming back. You're coming back to see all the people you've been missing. But you kind of always have that feeling that you're going to have to go back out again. You enjoy when you're there, but you also know you're probably going to have to be leaving again at some point. And I feel like a pretty accurate description of most people's lives, and it fits my life pretty well. I mean, you even get people like, you can get military people who get deployed out for a year or two, and it's the same type of feeling. I feel like either one, you're going away from your family and the people you love, but at some point you're going to go back, but you might even know, even when you're back, at any moment you can get called away again.
I have composed music for at least 5 years. I remember it's last year, and I was getting really into future bass, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and make one. And I'm not sure really how I made the melody. I just listened to the chords, and I just tried to make a positive melody, and that's what came out pretty much. I'm really optimistic, and it's just my positive personality pretty much. If someone's having a bad day, it's just trying to make them feel a little more uplifting, saying, hey, it's just a day pretty much. I'll have a better day tomorrow.
Partridge Crossroads is the name of the little wide place in the road community where my grandparents lived when I was little. So my first 4 or 5 Thanksgivings and Christmases were all there. They had a farm, there was a chicken house and all that out in the middle of nowhere. And So Partridge Crossroads I wrote about a year and a half ago as a scene from my childhood, and it's meant to kind of depict the sun coming up on a really cold morning and melting the frost off the top of the grass out in the fields. A lot of it is inspired by Koji Kondo's work on all the Mario games, Zelda games. As I was writing it, I had a lot of Legend of Zelda music in my head and just wanted to channel that kind of idea. From there, I just started kind of mapping out really dense chords I liked on the piano. The arrangement was definitely interesting. It was new for me. I hadn't done that kind of work before. As I arranged, I tried to put the melody into every part of the string orchestra. So it created kind of a cool effect because you'll hear the melody coming from different places as the piece goes along. So violins will play it, the violas will play it, the violin twos, the cellos, and the bass. It kind of bounces around. I kind of want to plan out the rest of the symphony as a complete day at Partridge Crossroads. So the first one is the morning, the sun's coming up and kind of melting everything out. And then in a faster movement, it's gonna try to portray another one of my memories from when I was really little, which was riding in the back of my grandpa's Toyota around the field. And then as we get back into a couple slower movements, it's coming to the end of the day. It's getting cold and dark out again. And everybody's kind of coming in for our Christmas Eve gathering or something like that. The sadness, I'd say, comes from it being in the past, definitely. Like my grandfather passed away when I was very little, so those kind of memories didn't last, or just a really long time. But it's again kind of looking forward to sort of recreating those at some later point. You know, finding that kind of togetherness again that I remember from when I was little.
Try to do publishing in Nashville is really that's probably the dream for me, is to be a songwriter for Nashville artists.
I've always been a big fan with the record label Monstercat, and hopefully one day I'll be able to be part of that team.
I really want to write songs for people to see other performers go.
Gaming, theater, filming, whatever.
Like I said, I thought a lot about Koji Kondo's music when I was writing this, so in a perfect world I'm going to end up working for him and kind of taking on his legacy once he retires. You know, eventually I'd like to teach composition because I love teaching.